Welcome back to Morrowind. Let us continue with Haas-Haas-Takh, the Argonian mage. Right, so actually, let's just get back into character. Okay, come on, Tetra. Let us go to Arkngthand. Let's see if we can find the lock for the key Haas-Haas gave us. Are you enjoying this rain as much as I am, Tetra? Most sister. Let's run, Tetra. Just follow me. We already know where it is. And I think about it, I think there was a door in the lower levels that we were unable to unlock. I bet this key is for that particular lock. Potions are very potent. They make me feel like I could jump all day. I think once we run out of these potions, we should probably try to make some. Stuck. Trying to remember the route that we took. Where did we go? Down here? Was it one of these doors? Let's try the middle. This door is closed. That means we haven't been here. Coins. One of these Dwemer coin things. A bow. Well, let's try to land on that table. Perfect. There's lava over here. Don't think we've been here before. Hmm.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Hmm. That was good. That was a nasty looking hammer. This belt is really handy. Come on, Tetra. Oh, guess the scamp. Tetra, you can carry this staff. Yeah, this is the one with the lock. Let's try this key that we got. Work. Tetra, do you hear something? So like clanking sounds. What is that? Hmm. Hmm. It's like a spider, but it's made from metal. Oh, it's trapped. More of this. Locked. Do you have a spell for that? Don't know. I do. And I have some of his scrolls. Maybe I'll. This is nice. That's a beautiful blade. Trap 2. Some kind of room in here. A spider. Oh, that's a ghost. Couple of coins. Okay. Those ghosts. Let's see if my fire blade can hurt them. This ghost is tough. These ghosts are tough. Remember ghosts. Oh, great. Tetra. Not here. Let's try. Let us try to call Tetra. Where's the drum? Here. Guess it doesn't work indoors. Mace. Let's have one of my potions. It's a good thing fire spells work against these creatures. Nothing in here. How about up? Wait, where's... More of these ghosts. There's a chest. I don't trust that. I knew it was trapped. Another one. Ah, I need some rest. Hmm. As far as I know, there didn't seem to be any other places to go. Oh, ghosts, ghosts, ghosts everywhere. Hmm. Hmm. Where's Tetra? Strong? Where are you? Hmm. Oh, I don't know. Maybe when we get outside, I'll try to call her. There you are. Good girl. Are you following me? Stay and then follow. Hmm. Hmm. Let's try this drum again. There you are. Now you can follow me. Good. Tetra, you can carry some of this stuff. Maybe I don't need two of these. Or the ebony. Right. Okay, let's go. Oh, Alright, Tetra, let's skip it up to Chaos Crusades. I suppose actually lives on this side of town. Oh, I'm gonna take some damage.
Well met.
Greetings, Chaos. Let's talk. Are you here to discuss your orders, Haas-Haas-Takh? Or is there something else you want? Well, I'm here to discuss my orders, Chaos. I thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivec City concerning the Nervarine and the 6th House. First, I want you to speak with Argonian, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Hulea, an Argonian in the Morrowind. Finally, I want you to speak with Mera Milo, a temple priestess. Here, I've written details down so you won't forget, and here are 200 drakes for bribes and expenses. Okay. Who is Argonian? Argonian is a cheat and a thieves guild operative. You'll find her in St. Om's Canton in Vivec. Be careful what you say and use common sense. People in the cantons are suspicious of outsiders. You may have to win or purchase their confidence. What do you know about the Thieves Guild? In the rest of the Empire, the Thieves Guild is a more or less organized group of local criminal syndicates governing illegal trade in their communities. Here in Morrowind, the Thieves Guild is the newcomer. The established local crime lords are called the Argonians. The Thieves Guild doesn't advertise, partly because to avoid the law and partly to avoid Argonians, who have sworn to destroy the upstart Thieves Guild. Sugarlips Habasi, over at the South Wall in the local guild, is the local guild boss. What is this Argonian? The Argonian is Morrowind's native criminal syndicate. They're tough and ruthless, and have connections in the higher ranks in Hoslalu. The Argonian compete directly with the Thieves Guild for control of illegal trade, and Argonian will not tolerate competition. Compared with the Argonian, the Thieves Guild is relatively decent and honorable, certainly less brutal. They don't accept outlanders as members. Forget about it. Forget about it. Um, who is Hulea? Hulea is an Argonian and Morrowind assassin. You'll find him in the Vivec at the Black Shark Corner Club in the lower wastebox of the foreign border. In addition to his other skills, Hulea is also known around Vivec City as a student of history and a lover of books and old things. What is this Morrowind? The Morrowind is a guild of executioners and assassins, completely legal and guided by their strict code of conduct. It's an ancient Dunmer society steeped in tradition, but I know and respect a few Westerners who belong to the Morrowind. They are nothing like the Dark Brotherhood. I have no idea how to join them. Right. How about Mayor Milo? Mayor Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful. Don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of outlanders. I wouldn't be happy to find Mira talking with you about religious matters. She'll be easy to spot. Look for the priestess with the copper hair and copper eyes. Tell me about the local temple, the local religion. The tribunal temple is the native religion. They worship three god kings, Alexia, Sothasil, and Vivec, who are known together as the tribunal. We usually just call it the temple. They're narrow-minded and superstitious, but I find a lot to admire, particularly their concern for the poor. They accept outlanders as members, but few outlanders join except for the services. Talk with Vetlero Zatri and Balmora Temple if you're thinking about joining. Well, not necessarily. Right. Hmm. Oh, right. Going on to try.
What do you want?
Hmm. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you Haas-Haas-Takh, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, Vivec, huh? Hmm. Let's see, it's 6 p.m. It's getting late, isn't it? So,
Where would you like to go?
take us to Vivec, please. Hmm. It's getting a little late, isn't it? So, perhaps we need to find a place to sleep. I'm sure there's a Major Skill Guild Hall in here, isn't there?
If you're here for trouble, you'll get
Let's try the plaza. Oh,
more.
what do you know?
Oh,
What do you know? It's the Mages Guild over here.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
Good day to you, Mage. I'm Janan Melinik. If you're in need of enchanting services, wish to purchase scrolls, you have come to the right place. How may I be of service? Well, let's see what you have. Blind ring open, shield of light, poison guard, peacemaker. Okay, maybe some cuirass. Right. Any scrolls that I don't need myself? 650 for this. Thanks. Right. Well, yeah, let us sleep until. Yeah, let's sleep well. Now onwards with the day. I guess I could see this about the services.
How can I help you?
Greetings, Haas-Haas-Takh. I'm Archmage Trebonius, Guildmaster of Vivec. Right. Well, what is it? What is it that you do here? I was not always the Archmage. Such an honor must be earned. I am a battle mage by training, and after distinguishing myself in the service of the Emperor, I have been rewarded with the great privilege of heading the Guild of Mages here in Morrowind. Tell me about the Mages Guild. We are the guardians of the arcane arts, yet our knowledge of the nature of the world is not coveted as a secret. The Mages Guild believes the open sharing of knowledge is essential for future discoveries and the development of new technologies. To withhold such insights in order to gain advantage over others is to place oneself at odds with one of the main tenets of the guild. Hmm. I suppose you would have any duties for a lowly apprentice. Duties, you say? Yes, there are several things the Mages Guild needs done. Let's see. Find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Yes, that's an excellent task for your apprentice. Excuse me? What was it I asked you to do? Oh yes, find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Why not talk to Edwina in our Aldroom branch? The two of you should get along famously. Oh, and there's one more thing. Someone named Gear, Matrinos, has been slandering the Mages Guild. What was that about disappearance of the dwarves? It's a simple task, surely. Just go to some ruin and find out what happened to them. Maybe some people in the Mages Guild can give you some clues. Okay, and who is this Gear? He is a rude and uncouth Breton bard. He mocked the Mages Guild here in Vivec unmercifully a while back. I was contemplating teaching him a lesson with a particular spell, but he ended up leaving Vivec in a hurry from Molakmar. I heard he's still mocking me, the Mages Guild, and he needs that lesson. Here, take this scroll, engage him in conversation, and then cast it while talking to him. It won't kill or injure him, but he'll finally realize it's not wise to fool with the Mages Guild. Right. Right. So here we are. Just a low little apprentice given the petty task of, discovering you know, a millennia old, secret about what happened to the Dwemer race. There's a guild guide. Right. Good day to you, apprentice. I'm Kratja Eulalian, and I'm an alchemist. Hope you haven't listened to those Dunmer claiming that the Imperials lack any natural talent for alchemy. That's complete nonsense. I'm in Morrowind for the purpose of studying the different varieties of violet coprinus. So I assure you that you can safely buy my ingredients and know that they are of highest quality. Let's see what she sells first. Yeah. She would have a master level set, but it would cost quite a bit. A full set would cost more than 4,000, so not exactly something we can afford just yet. Right. Elite hearts, okay. Oh yeah, because I have bone. Mm-hmm. You sell these to me for 26. Yeah. Alright, well, let's talk about duties. You could speak with the Archmage Deponius, but between you and me, you might want to ask the guild stewards in Aldrun, Balmora, and Sadrimora instead. So, what do you know? What do you think about Deponius? Has he given you any duties? He asked me to chain an army of droid to the foreign quarter, Canton, and have it towed to a more reasonable climate. Just between you and me, I don't think he's the best candidate for Archmage. I'd take that lizard skink in Sachimora over Trebonius any day. Right. Now, where did I leave the... Oh, hello. Greetings. Visual spells. Mark and recall. Yeah? Right. Yeah. I could use both of these. What else? Detect key and hide. Why not? Learn some spells. Hello, Haas-Haas-Takh. Looking for transport to another guild hall? By the way, you aren't carrying any bottles or plates, are you? Why? What do you mean? What? No, bottles and plates do not adversely affect teleportation. I just had to complete this stupid inventory. Japon's idea of an important task. What do you think about Japonius? Did he give you any duties? Oh, that's not so bad. I guess he asked me to make an inventory of all the plates and bottles in Vardenfell. I'm never gonna get it done in time. You could speak with Archmaster Bonus, but between you and me, you might want to ask the guild stewards in Outroom for more uncertain more instead. Okay. Greetings, mage. Do not recall that we have met. I am Tirar Gadar, liaison to the Archmage. So, duties? If you haven't already, you might speak with the Archmage. I hear some complain about the duties that he assigns, but who are we to question the wisdom of a man like Trebonius Arturius? There are many instances of what at first seemed like a pointless research project that later had profound applications in unrelated fields. I cannot help but marvel at the intellect capable of such insight. So what do you think about Trebonius? We get along rather well. He's always willing to listen to my advice. I see. Right. Uh, what do you think about Trebonius? The other day, he asked me to build a new medium for Okato, since the original seemed to have been destroyed in all those troubles in the Iliac Bay. I don't know what he asked you to do, but my advice is to try and ignore him. Right. You have what duties? Yes. You speak with Trebonius. What are you? What are you, mage? Apprentice? You should be careful that you always pay the Archmage the respect that his rank warrants. Okay. I suppose.
May I help you?
Hmm. Oh, there's actually a smith.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
Oh. Welcome to my shop, stranger. It's good to see paying customers, especially with all the competition these days. Let's see what the barters. Oh, he's got some nice arrows, I suppose. Hmm. Yeah. Right, just fix my gear. Just fix my gear and don't drag me into your business, into your external businesses. Right. Okay. Hello, Tetra. What's There seems to be merchants in here. Hello, Khajiit. Greetings, Argonian. How may Baisa serve him? Please take time to look over her wares. Surely she has something to Michia's liking. Hmm. Well, not really. Well, Nothing at the moment, but thank you. Greetings, mage. Welcome to my humble shop. I have a wide variety of potions for sale, with more being made each day. I also sell some ingredients, although not many. Please describe to me what you need, and I will try to fill the order. Hmm, okay. So she's got like a full set of apprentice level alchemy gear, and then even a journeyman level mortar pistol. Okay, that's good. Grave dust. Okay. In need of potions, or perhaps a spell might suit you today. What kind of spells do you sell? Yeah, so spells like various resistance potion spells. Okay, how about you? What do you sell? And okay. Well, okay. Thank you anyway, but nothing today. Lower waste works. Hmm.
I'm waiting.
Let's go visit Munge.
Marsh brother, welcome.
Greetings, Marsh brother. Mhm. Hmm. Welcome, Argonian. It's good to see a customer at the store. That annoying fool outside chases them away. Tell me about this annoying fool. Did you not see him as you entered? It is that Marcel Marad. Outside my shop he stands all day, selling ridiculous wares. Get rid of him I would like to, but the law says he is within his rights. Perhaps you might find a way. All right, I will try to make him go away. You think you can? I would like that. Make him go away, and I will have rewards for you. Okay, that sounds like a deal.
Let's not
Make
make
it
this
quick,
official,
Outlander.
Outlander. Move along. Quickly, Outlander. What's this about?
Hello, my friend. What a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in one of my fine wares. All magical, all for a low, low price. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. So what is your line of work? I I am an actor, or at least I hope to be. I am the poor player who struts and frets for a while on a stage and then has lunch. I'm full of sound and furiousness. Oh, if there were but a good theatre troupe in this town, I could give up selling these baubles. Oh, woe is me. Hmm. What do you mean a theatre troupe? Think you should leave this area. Leave here? I could not. It is the finest spot in all of Vivec, from which to sell my wares. Otherwise, I'd have nothing upon which to support myself. Dear friend, neither a borrower nor an honest tradesman be. That's what my father always told me. So what do you mean a theatre troupe? Ah, but to have a company of players, for only then I will be able to showcase my arts. Yes, all the world's a stage, but no one wants to pay me to act on it. Really?
The spirits and the lords. What was that?
Is this something you want? Greetings. Let's see. Do I have a greetings? Are there any theatre troupes in Vivec? Cross is curious, quite a patron of the arts. He commissioned some artists to do a mural for him, and I heard that he has written a new play. I would like to have it performed. He'll probably be putting together a group soon. Oh, help us all. Who is Crassus Curio? Councillor Crassus Curio has a splendid mansion in the plaza atop Arkngthand here in Vivec. And you say he is writing a play? Another Curio play? If it is a theatre that you want, you should make the journey to Moanhold. There you will find a proper troupe performing many of the classics. The last time I was there, the players were rehearsing the horror of Castle Zir. Okay,
It's nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer. Where is that sleigh?
right. No.
What's this then?
Hmm. Let's see. I think we also had to go to Black Show Corner Club. Let's try to find Hulea.
I know you.
I don't think so.
Well beyond measure.
Well, let's talk to the only
Your turn
Argonian
to
in the room.
talk, ours to listen.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend Haas-Haas-Takh, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. Who's your friend? My friend Yubasha the Khajiit has a bookstore, Yubasha's Rare Books. If you agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. Where's Yubasha? Yubasha's a friend of mine and a Khajiit. He owns Yubasha's Rare Books, which has a wide selection of rare and obscure books. He has a very passionate moral and political views, which he shares freely. As a result, he and his bookshop arouse strong feelings in some quarters. Tell me about his shop. Yubasha's Rare Books is a bookshop with a wide selection of rare and obscure books. It's just repeating the same, basically. Tell me about these troublesome fools. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Moroccan honor to slay them. But I don't want to trouble my friend Saralis Gomez by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore, where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them. Or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Argonian. Outside the Black Marsh, we are regarded as the cold-blooded, impassioned creatures lacking a proper sense of compassion necessary to hold a society together. While that misconception may recommend me to my race, it is not true of our race in general. Of my trade, yeah. Uh, we have strong family and clan ties, and great love for one another, and all races for that matter. Perhaps it is this perception that we are unfeeling beasts that has made us the target of slave traders. They cannot know the pain they inflict in tearing one of us from our family, or surely they could not have a heart for their trade. Tell me about your trade. Yours is an unusual question to me. Most people are afraid to ask, and those that do will not make eye contact with me as they listen to my reply. I am not a heartless. I'm not heartless, and it does not give me pleasure. It's not personal, it's just business. My background made me particularly suited to this line of work, and I do take pride in the care in which I perform my professional responsibilities. Tell me about your background. It is a puzzle to most who have knowledge of my profession how I, an Argonian, ascended to a position of such responsibility in a Dunmer faction. The simple explanation is that ours is a carefully regulated trade, and our duties must be administered with impartiality and a clear sense of purpose. Some think that Argonians are endowed with such qualities. I was born a free Argonian in Morrowind. My mother was a domestic servant for a leading member of the town. I had a son a year older than myself, and when we were both still quite young, we would play together. Meras, the son, was groomed from an early age to follow his father into his profession. When he was not in training, Meras would practice with me, I think to show off his skills and what he had learned. As a sparring partner, I was a quick study and soon posed a challenging opponent. In time, I eclipsed his talent in marksmanship and stealth. His father took notice of my rising skills. After his son was killed in a hunting accident, perhaps in a moment of emotional weakness, he proposed to sponsor me in the town, despite the prevailing racial objections that would ordinarily have prevented an Argonian being admitted. Some long-time members of the guild still cannot accept my inclusion. Right. Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. Well, I think this might be more suitable. Intimidate. Okay. So what was that about filthy lizards? It's an Argonian, and I don't like it, but I can leave it alone. Good. Okay, let's travel together.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Splendid city. Splendid city, but terrible people.
To that tree, the spirits and I. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nervine cult, so you can report back to Caius. and I don't know any of the sixth house cult, but I can tell you what I know. Okay, let's start what little you know of the sixth house. I never heard of such thing. House Dagoth was the sixth house, but in the War of the First Council, they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith, but I never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Okay, so how about the Nerevarine cult? To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for Caius, but ask your questions, I'll answer in detail. Okay, start going in order, so sure. Okay, so what did you mean when you said a false incarnate? In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peak Star, a figure of legend among the Waste tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as a proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Okay. Tell me about the history of the Ashlanders. In the First Era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and the most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. What do you know about the Ashlanders? The Ashlanders hate House Dunmer, who have become soft and who have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the tribunal. And the Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land and forced them to live as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the tribunal, and restore the pure traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. Okay, tell me about the Nerevarine. When the Ashlanders joined Nerevar in the Battle of Red Mountain, he swore on his great ring, one clan under moon and star, to honor the ways of the spirits and the rights of the land. But after the victory, Ashlanders say the power-hungry tribunal slew Nerevar in secret, then set themselves up as gods. The tribunal and the great houses forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. Ashlanders say Nerevar will come again with his ring, cast down the false gods, and make good his promises to the tribes. Okay? So what was that about the persecution of the Nerevarine? The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Derving cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of Nerving cultists. Right. All right, Leia, thank you very much. You have been immensely helpful in explaining these things to me.
See, all my fault.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, Tetra.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Yes, friend.
Hmm. Go about your business, but I'm watching you. Huh? Right, actually, we'll just find some more ordinators. There's another one.
We're watching you. Scum.
We're watching you. Scum. Hmm. There's another ordinator over there. Alright, Brian. Fletcher. Right. Now, this here is not part
What was
of,
that?
well, let's say, strictly speaking, this shop is not part of Vanilla Morrowind, but uh, it is an official blogging by Bethesda. Because soon after Morrowind came out, Bethesda also released a series of these plugins that were made by, you know, uh, the, 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 the programmers in their own programmers basically made these little extra plugins and extra content that you can download and add. This little shop is one of them. CV Haas-Haas-Takh. I'm Argonian. Don't worry, Vivec can be confusing for us, and we live here. Is there some specific place you want? Or someone in particular you're trying to find? Right. And for those who don't know, well, unless it's, well, unless it wasn't already pretty obvious what this shop is about, yeah, she sells basically bows, arrows, crossbows, any kind of all kinds of marksmanship weapons, and also like including various kinds of like thrown weapons, like enchanted throwing stars and such. Cruel shock bloom dart, like frost poison bloom, yeah. So yeah, so it's also the like area of effect damage. So yeah, pretty cool. And including, of course, well, she also sells a dwarven crossbow and even a Daedric longbow. So and she also has well, this is also something I forgot. She actually has quite a bit of cash too. So yeah, pretty sure she buys like weapons and armor mostly. Oh, okay. She doesn't actually buy armor, but probably like weapons. Yeah. Oh, don't want to sell that, but probably weapons, arrows. Right. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Even hammers. Okay, armor hammers. She does so. Okay. I don't think so. Gems or these coins. Yeah, I don't think so. Scrolls. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ingredients. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think just like weapons and arrows, basically. And hammers.
This better be important.
Oh, she also does training. Okay. Right. Okay.
Keep moving.
Well, oh. Mm-hmm.
Speak, traveler.
Hmm? Thought I saw an ordinator here. Okay. Try to.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Have I spoken to you? Uh, hmm.
My time is.
What's this
Make
about?
it quick.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Ish. Come on, Tetra. Ah, do I get stuck now? Tomb, okay. Gene the Trader, okay. Clothier. A bookseller, another one, okay. Tomb. Yarasha, healer.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Yarasha can see that mage is not in need of healer. Perhaps he is lost in canal works. Do not be embarrassed. It happens often. Canton is a confusing place. Stay and talk with Yarasha if not in a hurry. He does not get so many visitors down here. Tell about the canal works. Not as many people come down to the canal works for services, and Yarasha does not blame them. Even with few customers, it is noisy down here. Hurts Yarasha's ears, so he keeps door closed. Still, sound of running water makes Yarasha nervous. Sometimes he wakes up anxious that canal works is flooding, but it never is. It is lonely for Yarasha down here in the canal works. Does not see so many patients. You would like to think that this is good, that people are so healthy. But Russia knows there's much competition for healing services in foreign quarters, and few in Morrowind seek Khajiit company. But there are other Khajiit in the foreign quarters. Surely you. Yes, Yarasha understands Haas-Haas-Takh. There is Chirami, but she's very mysterious and does not like to talk about herself. She sometimes disappears for days and cannot account for what she does during that time. Baisa is very nice, but she seems to spend much of her time with Yabasha. Yarasha does not want to get in the middle of that. Besides, who knows when Yarasha will leave Vivec to learn in other lands. Okay, tell me about Chesrami. Yes, she often is found loitering around the plaza, as much as Yarasha and Charima visit. He knows little about her. She does not like to speak on personal matters. She says she likes to keep it professional, whatever that means. Wait, Mage does not suppose that Charima is one of those females? It would explain a lot. Much. How about Baisa? Rasha's certain mage has seen her. Bais as a trader in the upper wasteworks. She is very pleasant to visit. She has a difficult past, but happy present. It is not something that she talks about with strangers. She is learning to read, and Upasha teaches her, but it is obvious that she admires Upasha very much. Yes, someday Arasha leaves Morrowind to discover new plants and learn new methods of healing on other lands. He thinks Hammerfell is next destination. Red gods are another hardy race, and Hammerfell is land of many exotic plants. He's certain that there is connection between the two. Maybe new methods. Rush understands that healer's practice is not limited to potions and spells, and different cultures have developed their own treatments to close wounds and treat diseases unique to their land. Since coming to Morrowind, Russia learns much about blight disease from Ashlanders, things that temple priests are ignorant. Healers should be open to new ideas. That is why Arasha keeps traveling. Right, what's on your spells? Strong open, 55. Wild open, okay. Open 1 to 100 points on touch, huh? Wild open, so. Mm. Mm. Open spells, huh? Mm. That's all. Yeah, we have some. Let's sell Russia some ebony. How about 100 gold? Thanks.
What's this then?
I'm waiting.
Mm. Mm. But which one of these cantons is... Where is the Halal canton? Okay. Hmm. I believe the gondolier was this way, right? Phew, what day today, isn't it? Right. Remind me again, where can you take me? I do Arena, Hlalu, and Telvanni. Okay, that's good. In that case, you can take us to the Hlalu canton. Hmm. This is Hlalu canton, huh? Hmm. I believe Hulay mentioned that this Cassius Curio guy. He lives in the plaza, the canton. So let's try to look for his mansion in the plaza on top. Elven Nations Corner Club. Alchemist. Curio Manor. Okay. This must.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Thank you. You too. Oh, by the way.
Outlander.
Greetings. I'm looking for Cassius Curio. I'm just gonna roleplay that. He tells us that Curio is, downstairs in this room.
You may speak.
Yes, I'm Cassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Cassius. I'm looking for you. Ah, yes, that is my name, but it sounds like music when you say it. Hmm? Tell me something. I heard that you have been writing a new play. It is almost completed. I call it The Lusty Argonian Maid. It's a rather bawdy tale, but I think it will play well with the people. Be sweet to Uncle Crucius, and there's something in it for you, sweet cakes. Here, take a look at some of the work so far. I think it is scrumptious. Okay, let's read The Lusty Argonian Maid. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Act 4, Scene 3, continued. Lifts her tail. Certainly not, kind sir. I am here but to clean your chambers. Crushed Grantius Colto. Is all that you have come here for, little one? My chambers? I have no idea what it is you imply, master. I am but a poor Argonian maid. So you are my dumpling, and a good one at that. Such strong legs and shapely tail. You embarrass me, sir. Fear not, you are safe here with me. I must finish my cleaning, sir. The mistress will have my head if I do not. Cleaning, eh? That's something for you. Here, polish my spear. But it is huge. It could take me all night. Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. Well, this is actually a very, very interesting play. I think you should consider forming a theater troupe to play it. A company of players? Yes, I would love to be able to form a company to put on my new play, but there are so few in the area that are willing to act, even for a good price. Of course, I need an actor with wit, grace, charm, and a firm. Oh, never mind. You wouldn't be a bad choice, Muffin, but you seem to have other matters to attend to. If you see someone else who fits the bill, send them to Uncle Crucius. Right. Oh, and by the way, as an unrelated note, I have let's just say that I have recently discovered an abandoned ebony mine. Oh, how interesting. Alas, Vasudidanath is outside of my jurisdiction. You might want to talk to Velanda Omani or Drambero. Who's Velanda Omani? Councillor Velanda Omani lives outside Vivec on Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elms Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor. Okay, so who is Drumbarrow? Drumbarrow is very secretive. He lives somewhere here in Vivec. Right. Well, thank you for your assistance, sir.
If you're here for trouble.
Right. Wait, it's this level where you have the... Let's see. Oh, this is Mugay.
What do you want?
Greetings, fair Argonian. Would you by chance be looking for some new talent for a theater company? No? Well, perhaps you might be interested in some fine trinkets instead. Hello, Marcel. I have good news for you. Crush's Curio at the Hlala compound is setting up a theater troupe for his new play. You found a troupe performing? Then I must go to see the noble patron. Thank you, my friend. You will not be forgotten. Yes, yes, the play's the thing wherein I'll catch the purse strings of that guy. Well, that's good. Good day. Is there anything I can show you? Well, as a matter of fact, I got rid of the annoying fool. You've done it. I admire persuasiveness. Okay, my tongue doesn't. Persuasiveness. Good lord, I can't pronounce this word. Persuasiveness. Persuade. Oh, friend, thank you for your help. Allow me to give you this as a token of my appreciation. Aren't Oh, of course, if we were, he gave us a spear. Does a little frost damage. As in bonus damage, does a little frost damage. Nice little weapon, but we don't use spears, so might as well sell it back to him. Right.
Be well, traveler.
Thank you. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Right. So, I would say this is enough for now. When we come back, we'll continue with the. I will still continue to complete our mission in Vivec. And who knows, maybe we'll run into some other little side quests here and there. But anyway, so thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.